Good morning. This is my just out of bed face. I'm trying to keep my voice a bit down. Robert is still asleep. Because this little monster usually wakes up around 6 and the whole house needs to hear that. We do not need an alarm clock in this household. But it's usually Robert's time to get up for work anyway. Yeah, it's Sunday. I let him sleep and I got up. So it's gonna be a long day. Might sneak in a nap. Robert is gone today after lunch, so he's going to a party I'm not going to. So yeah, this will probably be a good moment for me to nap. And this morning I will just use it to catch up on Vlogmas, and if that's not enough time, I will also find something on Netflix and knit on my sleeve. So I always see these moments as knitting time. I know I'd rather be sleeping, but if I'm awake, I'll just knit. I got my tea. I got Zoe from Binx and Needles, and I'll be fine. Time for advent calendar content. We've already had a morning at my grandmother and we popped in at my mom because she lives in the same street. And she was baking Kniepertjes. They are traditional Twentse cookies. Twente is the area where we live. Yeah, they are not just traditional for our area. I think Groningen, Drenthe, so up north, also does it, but they do it a little bit differently. I think they only make them flat. We roll them. So I'm showing you how that works in a tiny little clip. And after that we brought some cookies for my gran and she really enjoyed them. And she also put up some Christmas decorations. So you see me kneeling down with a photo of my hoodie shawl cardigan. And with her little Christmas tree. It was my old Christmas tree for when I lived in my student apartment many years ago. We were thinking, how many years ago did I get that? And it probably was about 15 years ago. And I think it's maybe even 16, and that I got it with my grandmother together, that we went to the city center to a store that doesn't even exist anymore. So yeah, it's ancient. And I also snuck in a little video of the two gnomes that are sitting on the windowsill next to all the Christmas lights and my gran eating a cookie. Yeah, Robert did not want to join me today. He was like, I've already been 3 days. No, I want to unpack without. So no camera for him. So I am showing you what he got. He got a beer from Denmark, Tuel, if I pronounced that right. It is Sir Nelson Sauvin, and this is a special beer for the advent calendar. Brewed for our friends at Savieur Bière. And from what I think, Tuel is also a beer company that does advent calendars, actually, because I saw that in my Instagram ads. Once you click on one of those for beer, you will get all the ads for beer. So, and then in the other one, from Beerwolf was Het Verzet, so a Belgian company, Moose Blues. I think that's an awesome name. It's a 7.5%, so nice and heavy. In my gin advent, I had a rhubarb triangle gin. I have no clue what a triangle means, but maybe they just put rhubarb in triangle shapes. I don't know. But it does sound very interesting. I might even make myself one this afternoon and pick one from all the ones I opened so far. In the tea advent, there is one I am absolutely curious about, and I might not even share that with Robert. I might even drink it today when he's out. It is a raspberry jam. It is a white tea with raspberry, 41% white tea, green tea, yin hao, 30%, lychee tea, and rose peppercorn, some aroma, and raspberry. Very curious. I love a green or white tea with raspberry. Next to mint, that's my favorite, I guess. Then, squiggle yarn. Already sliced the tag and already saw that it was yellow-orange with a tiny bit of neon pink. And neon pink with yellow, of course, gives an orangey glow, and I love that color, so awesome one. Then, number 8 of the LSG Swap Advent Calendar. Ooh. And there is a little label on. This is a Drops Fable dyed by Irinera. And Irinera is Irene, and she's from Portugal, and she's the one who made this calendar for me. This is absolutely lovely. Look at those speckles, and that deep wine red is my favorite, and combined with this green, it is amazing. Gorgeous. Thank you, Irene. Next up, Floof. This time I didn't peek because I knew I would be getting something new. Lint ball and something bubblegum pink with a bit of orange, and from the feeling, very, very rustic. So I really have to learn how to not put too much twist in it to keep it from getting barbed wire. I think the first one got barbed wire, so I'm going up a ratio and see how this one will come along. And then from Angela, something very interesting. Oh, a Stitch Your Own Llama kit. This kit is probably not great quality, but I thought it might be fun. On a little tag with it. Oh, it is so cute. Oh, and everything is already cut out, which I think is awesome. I might have fun with this afternoon. And there was also a lemon vitality green tea. Perfect. Thank you, Angela. And number 8 from Headroll Based. I love these sachets. They're gorgeous. It is a super bright neon pink purple speckled one. This one is absolutely to my liking. And I know I say I don't really like pink, but if it's neon, it has orange added and purple, I am totally game. I wouldn't wear a full pullover in pink because that's not me. But just as an accent in a shawl, I love it. And I guess that is all the packages I am not sure what we'll be up to this afternoon. I'm thinking of dyeing. I'm also thinking of napping. I need to get a shower. My hair is a mess. I need to go to the hairdresser. I already have an appointment for Tuesday. And yeah, Robert will be off, so I will be pottering around the house all alone. The weather is horrible. It's raining the whole day, probably, so I'm not planning on going out. Biggest advantage of not owning a dog, but having cats. They will just pop on your lap and keep you inside instead of yammering at the door and wanting to go outside. And yeah, I'm looking to that side. I am looking at my knitting and my chair and my spinning wheel. Might be very, very interesting as well. And I have still Christmas cards to write. But I now have my label printer, so we can print out the labels and I can just finish them. Maybe I should do that first and then decide what the rest will be. That clicking that you hear is a positive thing. It means that these are on. I'll show you this one, nice and bright and orangey yellow. And that's actually a mistake. I was supposed to dye a different colorway and I dyed the other one, which is okay because I need that other one as well, but it wasn't planned and therefore I had to get my big box of mini skeins. Those are previous advent calendars, cocktail collection, birthday cake collection, minis from other vendors. And there is also my sample of dye. I needed to dye Goldsturm, and Goldsturm is a semi-solid yellow. There it is. Here are the tester minis. So it came out, I needed this one. Looks a bit odd with the plastic, but... And this is what I dyed. Not a huge difference, but this one is the base for speckles and this one is just the semi-solid as is for a warm yellow. Good thing I saved them and I didn't use them. And these are just 20 gram mini skeins with labels on them. You can maybe see there is a little sparkle in here. And that's not a base I usually use for anything, because I'm very good at dulling that sparkle or killing it. This one, actually, I managed to keep it in. Yeah, that shows it well. So, now I can clean that up, but while I was browsing my minis, I found all this. And I think instead of using my advent calendar, I will make a selection of these and start some advent socks ASAP. I want to join in on the advent fun. Maybe I can do it as a Christmas Eve cast on, I'm not sure. Maybe I can do 12 socks of Christmas. Who knows? But yeah, I think this selection, cocktail collection, birthday cake collection, leftovers from socks, leftovers from sample socks where I only did like this of every colorway. I think I only did a little bit of this one. This is the sample skein for pumpkin season. This is a undercover otter Wicked Little Things. I knit a pair of socks in that. Here's my undercover otter hayride. It's all the same base, squirm and soft sock, so it really matches nicely. So yeah, now I'm going to go downstairs, have a cup of tea. Robert is gone, and these will take a few hours to set.
I am here just to end the vlog. I have just showered and pampered myself with some nice shea butter scrub. I smell like shea butter and my skin feels glorious. I haven't even done an effort to do my hair. Binx is cuddling me. He's just lying on my arm on the table. And with that, we are going to end day 8. I will be enjoying an evening of just sitting in my chair, knitting on a sleeve, probably. I have to see if I can do other things, but I finished the Christmas cards. I have 2 dye pots cooling down. Those need speckles tomorrow, the day after. I have to see how I'm gonna shuffle things around. And yeah, that was my day basically. So I'll be editing first and then knitting and enjoying my evening off. Where's this cutie? Boop. Right, so I just cleaned the kitchen. I did all the dishes by myself. I still have to put stuff away. That new beer stuff, meds, whatever, and the new mince pies, and also glass that needs to be thrown away. But I think I deserve my eggnog latte. I'm really curious how it's gonna taste. I put some eggnog, then some Oatly, a decaf coffee, because I drink decaf, and some ground mixed spice. I didn't put in the nutmeg by itself. I thought that sounds like a plan to use that one. We'll see what happens. Well, I guess I kinda underestimated how much I had. Overestimated, underestimated the mug. Jesus, this thing is huge. Oh well, I'm gonna taste it. That tastes really nice actually. I can get used to that. And I think I already found an eggnog recipe, so how to make my own wouldn't be that difficult either. So yeah, I'll be enjoying that while I edit the video of today, and I will see you again tomorrow.